Okay then. Alright. I'm Psychodorf 9. You want a story? Let's have some fun. I'd like to, well, okay, this happened in, what? Gotta be around 1991? Because I wasn't out of the military yet, and I was basically on leave and got called in to backfill somebody who had the rolling crud at a place where I was working for an ambulance company. Okay. Now, weekends like that are a total crapshoot. Might be nothing, might be buried. You never know. Well, we get this call. Okay, we hop in. We roll. As we're trying to get there, we find out it's traffic accident, biker. Now, anybody who's done this, most of your medical people call bikers organ donors in training. I spent time on a motorcycle. I lived for a year on a motorcycle. Lots of these folks thought I was crazy for it. The others understood perfectly. Well, we get there. And as we're trucking over to our guy in the field, right? Sheriff's giving us a briefing real quick. Poor guy had a lose-lose situation, all right? On a curve, some jackwagon decided to pass a semi on a curve unlawfully. Means our guy had several bad decisions to make, several bad choices to make, and he had to make one of them. All right? He could either Bugs Black the semi. He could either gun it, goose it, and basically drive his ride through the roof of the car that's passing unlawfully and pray there wasn't kids aboard. Or he could gun it and try to make it in between the jackass and the guardrail. Well, he almost made it. He bumped the guardrail into the fields. He kicks off his ride, so him and his ride are doing the asphalt ballet through a field. Okay. We get there. We come trucking over. Backboards, med kit. Here we go. This, that. Aha. Good. Now my boss sticks me at this guy's head because she knows I speak biker. Cool. So the very first thing I do is I take his head and I pull gentle traction, and I'm basically holding his neck still. And he's like, "Oh man, I'm hurting." Yeah, we got that part. He's like, "Let me take off my brain butt." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. You leave that son of a bitch alone. If we gotta take it off, we'll take it off for you." He's like, "Huh?" I said, "Boy, you're out of it. Look, if you try to take off your brain bucket, you may destroy your neck, and your next ride is either going to be a pine box or Stephen Hawking's old chair. Get it?" Solid, man. Just do what you gotta. He's like, "I think my leg is broke." And the rest of the crew stops. In the middle of getting the backboard ready, in the middle of wrapping him up, in the middle of getting the backboard onto the gurney, in the middle of getting his leg dealt with so he's not bleeding, right? Because, I mean, he's not like goof, but he is in need of care. So the pant leg's coming off, and the other pant leg's coming off, and we're checking the other leg to see if it's got any of the brokies going on. We're all worried about his neck. Somebody else is sitting here getting his vitals and sitting here hoping that, that he doesn't dump on us. And he's worried about his leg being broken. Rest of the crew stops and turns and looks at me. Now I'm sitting here looking at him. I see them. Out the corner of my eye, over here, over there, next to the bike, I see the sheriff bagging the boot with the leg still in it. So I put on my best professional face, and Out here, I'm pretty okay. In my head, I'm sitting here going, no! What do I do now? I can't tell him the honest truth. He's going to code. Means I'm going to be breathing for him until we can get the bag on the son of a bitch. I don't know what he had for lunch, but it smells like it was a turd taco with an antifreeze chaser. Ain't no way I want to breathe for this son of a bitch. Think quick, think quick, think quick. It's okay, here's the deal, my dude. I'm an EMT, not a doctor, okay? Saying your leg is broke is a diagnosis, okay? Solid, man. But hold on. No. A break is officially classified as anything that interrupts the original equipment status of any of your bones in there, right? Yeah. Okay. I am, however, licensed by the state of Kansas to make medical evaluations and observations, and I don't have an x-ray machine in my hip pocket. I think we can safely say the leg is broke. Meanwhile, the sheriff is over there writing name and time and everything else and looking for ice. So that if there's any kind of hope in hell of reattaching this son of a bitch. Okay. So I keep talking to him. We keep going. His breath still smells like a sewer. We get him on the backboard, get the backboard on the gurney. Now, we're in a field. The cart is over at the side of the road. So we've got this guy half undressed, strapped to the backboard, vitals taken, this and that, looking for anything else going on. Desperately trying to keep him from thinking about a now missing drumstick. Okay. We get him packaged up. Somebody else drives. I'm talking to him and running doing monitoring on the way back. We get him back. We get him into the ER. They had to cut his helmet off of him, but his neck was okay. We clean the unit. We get ready. We're done. I didn't think about it. We're done. 48 hours or so later, we're having to transport some little old lady who's like 4 foot nothing, 90 pounds soaking wet in a fur coat, broken hip. So she's going from like the nursing home warehouse to like, observation 2 and okay, cool. Now my turn to clean the unit. Meanwhile, Turd Taco over here all of a sudden go, oi! Oh no. Now he sees me. So I go walking over. He's like, you lied to me. I'm like, most certainly I did not. He's like, you didn't tell me about the leg. I said, if I'd have told you about the leg, you'd have passed the fuck out and I'd have had to breathe for you. Your mouth, your breath was nasty, dude. I hope she was worth it. He looks up at me and I swear to you, he says, yeah. What? Yeah? He's like, yeah. She was a little pole dancer who could suck start a B-52. I'm like, okay, brother, that I didn't need to know. Just tell me you had a good time. He's like, but what about my leg? I said, look, do you have anything resembling insurance? Yeah. Okay, also, they're going to come and try and trot a lawyer past you, right? Make certain that lawyer is there. You're going to have one for the insurance company, one for you. Make certain whoever you get, right, that they're both in the room if possible. Make a stink about it. Because that other son of a bitch did something non-legal, and it's his fault you're missing a drumstick. So make his insurance company argue with your insurance company to pay for your aftermarket parts. He's like, hey, that's not a bad idea. I said, and next time try to keep it shiny side up and rubber side down, alright, asshole? Solid, man. So I bust out of there before he wants to discuss any more shit. And that's my story of the biker with a broken leg. Bye-bye.